name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Alright, so there's this here. I don't agree with the every white woman hates Meghan. I believe every miserable white woman hates Meghan. And it's not because of Meghan herself. It's because she has and is everything they wish they could have and be, and they can't stand seeing a black mixed woman have that. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, and it's always the same ugly women, and they either divorce or have their husband checking Tinder or Grinder. If you know, you know, because they can't stand their asses anymore. Oh, there's to comment under that. Oh, I can see it. Oh my god. I agree. Let's make this bigger. There was a website, a app, one of those social media places where a dating app, I don't know, I think is Grinder or something like that, during the RNC, the National Republican National Convention was taking place. They said that the app crashed during that time, and let me look it up. Okay, so I'm editing, I'm not recording my screen, but I'm gonna take screenshot though. So I type, what app crashed during the RNC 2024? It says, several sources reported issues with the Grindr dating app crashing in Milwaukee during the Republican National Convention in July 2024. I think this is what the tweet was making reference to, where she said, if you know, you know. So these Republicans in the US, you know, they like tough guy and everything like that. But I think Grindr, is it a gay app or something? Oh my god, let me look that up too. God, it says yes. I type in Google, is Grindr dating app for gay people? It says yes. Grindr is primarily a dating and social network app designed for gay, bisexual, and queer men, as well as transgender individual. Okay, so that's that. Let's move on. Let's get back to the original recording. I don't know, it crossed my mind, that's all. Well, the tweet made me look it up because it says, if you know, you know. Thank you for this, because this mix that looks like a white woman loves Harry and Meghan. I have sipping on my as ever rosé this evening. I had hoped it will make it to the weekend, but it did not. I have not had any rosé since I was in Paris. This wine is so good. I have drank all but half of a glass of the bottle, and I'm pretty sure it will be gone shortly. It smells fruity on the nose, crisp and dry, then clean on the finish. Perfect for the hot Western the South that we are having right now. Yes, I just poured the last into my glass. It's so good. The rosé are from my husband for our 29th wedding anniversary this past Sunday. We have known each other since we were 17, and we are 59 this year. Love and happiness can have bumps in the road, but we made it. The story is long. I could write a book or two. There's the laugh here. That's nice. Okay, so she's showing. That's her proof. There's that and this. Oh, did you see the wines on the wall? There's all of that. Let's see what other people are saying. True, if you have what they want, they hate you. Yeah, I don't know the mindset of these women. It's crazy. Once again, nothing incenses white women with a nickel more than a black woman with a dime. Very interesting. No, not every white woman hates Meghan. That is incredibly untrue. I think a lot of Diana fans love Meghan, while the monarchy at any cost, people defend Fred and Gladys, and that includes the British media. Meghan, loving white women here, funnily enough, to my everlasting shame, a lot of us used to be Kate fans. Yeah, well, I think it's because some of the squad exposed some of the things that were happening. I've come across a couple tweets like this. I love her because the thing is that they were doing things in the background. Well, let's just leave it as that. Well, I guess it's worth explaining because the royal family, on the facade, they're portraying to the people they are above, pettiness. They're not about this, they're not about that. But as the squad were exposing some of the things that were happening in real time, okay, even though it wasn't spelled out by royal rats or anything like that, but the squad were exposing their behavior, and then let alone the book Spare and many things start being revealed. Harry going to court, things that is being revealed a little bit at a time, and you could see the connection of everything. So I could see why some of the people who were William and Kate's fans, I don't think there's any hate in it. It's just that they feel very disappointing. Unless if they said they hate it, but I'm not gonna mince their words for them. But they just felt betrayed and disgusted because many of the people, because both boys are Diana's son, Princess Diana's son. So many people have a lot of, there's something in their heart for Diana's boys. And then to see the other brother to be like that, it was a very disappointing revelation to some people. Okay, but it took them a while after a lot of things were being exposed. And a lot of this has to do with the squad who just exposing the BS that they were displaying. Okay? In my humble opinion, that's what I think why some people like this comment say here, a lot of us used to be Kate fans. Okay? It's the backstabbing. Many people don't like that. They don't like this kind of behaviors, especially when both boys were, Diana's son, and then Harry chose the woman that he wants to marry, and then for this to happen, a lot of people feel like a letdown, very disappointed. Okay, so I thought I'd bring it up since I'm editing, and the original recording, I saw the stop. Now that I'm editing, I was like, you know what? Let me give you a little bit piece of my mind. Okay, let's get back to the original recording. I love her. I make one pot pasta at least once a week, and right now I'm finishing that third bottle of rosé. 100% agree. I'm a white Irish woman. I love Meghan and all she stands for. The pasta thing, I don't make it exactly like the way Meghan makes it, but I make it with cheese for my kids. They like it. Yesterday I did that. I asked them, do they want rice and whatever? They was like, nope. I give them the choice, the pasta or the rice. They chose the pasta. This, I saw it and I posted on my community, but for me, I felt like some of the comments were kind of funny. A lot of you Meghan, Duchess of Sussex haters have never been loved out loud by a man, and it shows. Alright, so there's this here. Let's pause that GIF. Mind you that not even an excused 27-year-old have never been loved by a man or been in a relationship. Can't wait for it to finally happen, cause chill loneliness is a bitch, even though I'm loving on myself in the meantime. There's the rolling eye, but I still won't be that kind of hater. Shaking my head. You sound like you have a beautiful heart, and I promise being loved openly will find you, and they will never be loved out loud by a prince. Yeah, it's level to this. Yeah. Her problem isn't that she wasn't loved, it's that she's unable to love back. I guess they've never been loved, period, by a man or woman, aloud or quietly, thus their bitterness. Yeah, that envy is to the roof. And then the worst thing is some of them have some attitude where men or women is scared of them, so they will some of them will probably never experience it because they're so freaking psychotic. They've also never been loved by their parents. This one is bitter. That's it. Okay, let's go to the next one. So this is the one that we saw when I went on Twitter. Meghan soft life. Okay, chill. Ain't nobody living this life going back to that toxic place, and it's gray weather. Mama Mia be like, we're good right here. Exactly. I mean, sunshine, living peacefully. I mean, why would you go over there every day? It's like these people always find something to complain about. Just chill. Okay, is that Harry's right arm? I think so. I saw it too. There's that. Well, there's other people too, so it might be a small little gathering. Could be Harry's taking the picture. Okay, I don't think so. I can imagine going back to beans and toast after such lifestyle, luxurious dining. Mama Mia will bite everybody before they make her pack up her dog treats and leave her palace just to go to musty UK. Absolutely 100%. There's that. Relax, relax, relax. Alright, so we're done with this. This other one I'm gonna go over really quickly. This is the US kind of topic. CBS Owner. This is where they're trying to grab all mainstream media. Some of the things that's happening on CBS, they don't like it. And you have, for instance, the next tweet after that, the late night host where Harry had went there and spoke, where he was promoting his book Spare. They canceled that. That's the next tweet after that. Nothing sketchy going on here. All right. Trump claims new CBS owner will give him $20 million worth of airtime after $16 million settlement. President said he has been promised ads and programming days after network cancels Stephen Colbert show. Oh, I didn't even know they mentioned it by here. What's his name? I would like to know his background. These people, they cannot play fair. Alright, I'm not gonna go on the comments. Like for instance, this one said all shows should boycott CBS. I'm done with, since 2016 I was done with a lot of mainstream media. And the other question some of us should ask ourselves, I mean, why did this huge payout is being given when I understand there was some issues with Kamala Harris interview with CBS, but I think this is much more than what is being shown here. All this has to do with that file, that Epstein file. Okay, the black book, the list of all the names of the people that they have. Okay, they're holding a ransom on these people, in my humble opinion. And then how do you think they're gonna build Gaza? Then Trump said there's gonna be beachfront properties and all of that. How are they gonna build it? They need money. Okay, so they're cashing up on their list so they don't release it. And these people, there's so much to say. You could just put one and one together. Okay, just put one and one together, and everything is being played out right in front of us. Okay, how are they gonna build Gaza? Those beach front properties that he said he was gonna build, they need money. Oh my God. All right, so this is the next headline. I didn't see they mention it down here. It's making reference to that. Stephen Colbert says CBS made one big mistake in its decision to cancel the Late Show. They left me alive, and now for the next 10 months the gloves are off. So how did they fire him? They cancel his show, I guess, to a certain period of time, or maybe next season he would not come, so while he's still on air, I guess, to finish his contract. That's what I'm assuming. So now that he knows he's not coming back, he's just gonna go full throttle. Stephen Colbert dedicated more than 10 minutes of Monday's episode of The Late Show to discussing Trump's alleged tie to Jeffrey Epstein. This is why he said all gloves are off. The episode, okay, let's put it big. The episode also featured a segment in which Colbert imagined the Washington commander renaming themselves to Washington Epstein in a bid to appease the president. This is crazy. If the gloves are off but no one is watching, do they make a sound? People will be watching. Okay, let's see here. There's 7 comment. I wasn't planning on going. The #1 show and its time slot by 4, but you probably already knew that. Like, it's very amusing and true. Your mixed metaphors are nonsensical and illogical. If there is a resulting sound, it's neither cute nor clever. Hope that helps. Yeah, only millions are watching. Do you even understand the word you're using constituently? Alright, let's leave that alone. Next tweet is making reference to Trump. Yeah, they have a plan. The plan is to breaking everything down. The main thing is the media, to blind the people. Wow. And I thought that bus stop was something. This is incredible. People are making noise left and right. Look at this. The billboard around the building. They don't want people to talk about it, but people taking it upon themselves. This is crazy. I'm not even gonna go in the comment. I just wanted to share that. Next one, CNN, Epstein. Let's see here. Alright, so we started here. Kevin O'Leary claims nobody gives a damn about Epstein during CNN clash. Maybe they were raped, maybe they weren't. Whenever you see things like that is happening, you have to ask yourself, what do they have on him as well? These are the minions they're throwing out there because they have things on them to disperse the noise, to calm the noise down. This is crazy. The little black book, the list had business people, politicians, movie people, all sort of walks of life. So now, this is when you hear them talk out like that, you have to ask, what do they have on them? It's crazy. They're pretty much showing themselves, that's all. Next one. I don't want to go in the comment. Daily Express. Alright, so there's this here. Again, I'm not going to go in the comment, just to show you what's going on. The Zionist holocaust regime has lost the Daily Express. For pity's sake, stop this now. There's one. I'm not showing it because it showed death. There's this person who was sitting, let's say by a port or a beach area, just chilling. No threat, no nothing. They kill him. Sniper. Next tweet. This is crazy. They want these to go unchecked. Other countries better be careful. The US better be careful. They don't care about the farming, which will provide food. It might end up this way. Okay, his mama named him Twitter. I'm gonna call him Twitter. This is with X. I'm still calling it Twitter too. 2 years ago today, Twitter changed to X. Alright, and this one saying here, his mama called him Twitter, I'm gonna call him Twitter. So they could say whatever, but it's gonna be Twitter. Next tweet. I'm almost done. I have one more after this. Venus Williams, after becoming the oldest WTA match winner since 2004. Quote, I had to come back for the insurance because they informed me this year that I'm on Colbert. So it's like I got to get my benefit on. Alright, so I think in one of the comments it explained this. Let me pause and look, and then once I finish watch it, and then I'll go straight to the comment that I want to share with you. So it was down here. It's right here. How does Colbert insurance even work for tennis players? Alright, so there's that. I probably will read this. First, let's listen to the comment, to the video. 29 second screenshots.
I had to come back for the insurance because they informed me earlier this year I'm on Cobra. So I was like, I got to get my benefits on.
The thing is that she has some health issue. I think some blood kind of thing. Is it blood thinner? I'll look it up in a few. Let's finish listening to it.
Started trading.
She's actually not lying about that because we talked about that about 6 years ago. So you're actually telling the truth. You know, insurance is hard.
Insurance, you guys know what it's like. And let me tell you, I'm always at the doctor. So I need this insurance. I had to come back.
All right, let me look it up. Her health insurance. Not insurance. Her health scares. Because I remember listening to one of her YouTube video. Alright, so this is what I wrote on Google. What health issues does Venus Williams have? Venus Williams is known to have, I can't even pronounce this, syndrome autoimmune disorder that affect the glands that produce moisture. This condition can cause dry eye, mouth, and skin, as well as joint pain and fatigue. William was diagnosed with Sjogren's syndrome in 2011. She has spoken openly about her condition, sharing that it has impacted her tennis career and her daily life. She has also used her platform to raise awareness about Sjogren's syndrome and the importance of autoimmune disease research. It's important to note that William may have other health issues that are not publicly known. Okay, so this part I think I know because she did address it in one of her YouTube videos. So she's not lying here. She's one of those who probably need the health insurance the most. So she had to go back to tennis to be active in order for her insurance to help her. It's like, wow, that's crazy. LOL. Imagine being as stacked as Venus Williams and still needed to work to keep your insurance up to date because of some reason in America. Your health and well-being must be connected to indentured servitude. Servitude. Venus is funny. She's worth a lot of money. I mean, when it comes to your health things, alright, Venus Williams has an established net worth $90 million as of July 2025. This figure comes from her earning as a professional tennis player, including over $42 million in prize money, as well as income from endorsement with brands like Nike, Wilson, and Reebok, and her business ventures such as her sportswear line, Eleven, an interior design firm, Store Interiors. I mean, we just don't know. To us, it looks a lot, but we don't know what really gonna. And Colbert is still prohibitively expensive, but let's kill Obamacare. Okay, so they let, I don't know what the Republican did with insurance here. Whatever is here, I did say I wasn't gonna go in the comments. Where is it? Women tennis is so bad right now. Let's pause it. This one is slightly longer. Maybe I'll play that. It's funny, but also sad reflection how effing expensive and draining U.S. health insurance is. Women tennis is so bad right now that she could actually make some noise in this tournament. How does Colbert insurance even work for tennis player? Let's go into that. That's the main one I wanted to go to. Come on. It should be similar to other union. Players receive insurance through their union, but it required them to be active for a certain number of games during the season. She stopped competing and had to play again to keep her health insurance through the union. It was a joke. No, she said she wasn't joking. That's for comment on the. Okay, why you out here? White Cobra of all things. Alright, let's leave that alone. Okay, it was not Buddy. They get insurance. She said she wasn't joking. Not a joke. Alright, so let's listen to this one more time. This one is slightly longer. Is that the one? There was one that was a bit longer. Not that one. Where is it? Where did I go? It was there. I lost it. Never mind. There's one I saw. It was 50 something minutes. Never. Oh, there it is. This one.
Aged woman. Okay. So, how much has Andrea helped you in this comeback, and you're happy, the smile on your face? I mean, how much has he made a difference in your life?
Yes, my fiance is here, and he really encouraged me to keep playing. There were so many times where I just wanted to coast and kind of chill. Do you know how hard it is to play tennis?
Yeah.
You guys don't know how much work goes into this. Like, it's 9 to 5, except you're running the whole time, lifting weights and just like dying, and then you repeat it the next day. So he encouraged me to get through this, and it's wonderful to be here. He's never seen me play, so you know.
Wow, I'd say he's a good luck charm. Aged woman. Okay.
Oh, it's playing over. Never mind. So this is my last one. LOL. This is sad, the way the US is turning into. This is one thing I used to say from the beginning of my channel about the way the UK was it NHS was running. One thing I used to say is don't turn it into the US system. Okay, that I was very clear give you guys the heads up. And I think many of you in the UK know how good the NHS was. But it seems like at one point when I was looking deeper into the politics of the UK, it seems like they were trying to turn it into a for-profit. Once it turned into a for-profit, forget it. This is the one I want to read, and then that's it. What y'all mad about today? Not one time in any of the Fast and Furious movies did they stop for some gas. I thought that was kind of funny. I'm sorry, okay? Because it seems like every day people get up, they create some nonsense in their head to be upset about. And now this one is saying here, and Fast and the Furious, the cars they've been driving left and right, not one of them stopped for gas. Okay? That's it. I don't want to go in the comment section. Let's do a prayer. Prayer for let's do health. Let's keep it as health. I want to add to it, but let's just keep it as health. Whatever is here. Lord, I pray for every person struggling with health problems. Please heal them and surround them with your love. That's it. That's the prayer. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so that is it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better